Welcome back to Talk Tottenham. Spurs 3, Nottingham Forest 1. But what happened? A strong start to the game for Spurs, with Forest hardly entering Spurs' defensive third. Ryan Yates tried to disrupt Tottenham's dominance by getting stuck into the Spurs players, especially Maddison. This resulted in 4 fouls and an early yellow card for the Forest midfielder. Then, on the 15th minute, Son found space centrally. He picked out Werner on the left channel, who drove a great cross across the face of the goal, which Murillo could only turn into the back of his own goal. The Forest defender had tried to score past Vicario from inside his own half, but then ended up scoring for Spurs. In the 24th minute, Werner again caused problems for Forest. He went past Williams to fire another brilliant cross. This time he picked out Johnson, whose shot from close range was saved by Sells unbelievably. But then, in the 27th minute, Udogie switched off, allowing Elanga to get in behind him and pick out in-form Chris Wood to finish past Vicario. Yet another match without a Spurs clean sheet. Would we again rue another match of failing to make our dominance pay? Forest's confidence boosted and ours dropped. And on the 34th minute, Porro, our other fullback, also made a mistake. He missed the ball to allow Aina behind him. He picked out Yates, whose shot was saved well by Vicario, but the ball fell perfectly to Chris Wood, and we all expected the back of the net to ruffle, but it didn't. Wood smashed his shot against the post, with Vicario on the floor. What a let-off for Spurs. We still had more time for Yates to be a pest. Going down with minimal contact from Maddison, Yates signalled to the ref to check VAR for a red card, which is an automatic yellow. But as he was already on a yellow card, the referee ignored this to avoid giving the Forest midfielder a red card. If only Bissouma and Romero had been shown this kind of leniency by refs this season. Ange was clearly unhappy at half-time with how we played in the second part of the first half. We lost control of the match, and Ange responded at half-time with 2 substitutions in our engine room: Bissouma and Sarr off, Hojbjerg and Bentancur on. It nearly had an instant impact, with Hojbjerg's long shot forcing a top save from Sells. Spurs continued their strong start, with Werner again threatening down the left. And he put in a great cross in which Johnson couldn't quite convert. Then, in the 52nd minute, Spurs took yet another short corner. We worked it neatly to Sonny, who teed up Mickey van der Ven to fire a rasping shot into the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Spurs. Then just 6 minutes later, Maddison got away from Yates as their own personal mini battle continued. Maddison put in a beautiful cross. Bentancur flicked it on. It fell perfectly for Pedro Porro, who connected with the shot so sweetly to put Spurs 3-1 up. Porro had been the player in the Premier League who had taken the most shots without scoring. Not anymore. Pedro gets his first goal of the season, and it was worth the wait. Then, in the 85th minute, a great run from Johnson, dribbling through the Forest defence, found Son, who hit a low shot that was saved onto the post by Sells, so close to 4-1. But it ended 3-1 and 3 points, and we go above Aston Villa into 4th place with a game in hand. Huge result and a much improved second half performance. Our midfield improved with our half-time changes. Credit to Ange for those. Special mention for Timo Werner. He was a threat down the left-hand side throughout, but the last word has to be for Mickey van de Ven. The Spurs fans sang his song after the match. He was brilliant, defensively and in possession, and what a brilliant goal. That was so important. Check out Ange Postecoglou's post-match press conference in the link in the description. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, come on you Spurs.